Hi, welcome to VAIA Tarot. I'm here to give you guys a very quick tarot reading. So it looks like in the past position, something didn't turn out very well for you. You thought you had a happy ending in a particular area of your life, but it didn't seem like it panned out. Let me get some more information about that. It seems like it had a lot to do with heartbreak or some kind of grief of some sort, but you're definitely getting over it. You're healing from that situation. Even though it doesn't feel like there wasn't a lot of like passion being offered to you in that situation itself. And I'll show you with the Three of Swords in reverse to the Page of Wands in reversed. That just tells me that there was a withdrawing from passion because of healing. So let's see what's going on in the present moment. It still feels like that passion isn't really coming in, but that cycle is actually going to come to an end with the Death card. You're also done walking away from your emotional fulfillment in the present. It seems like you're going more toward your emotional fulfillment, happiness, and love when it comes to life now, whereas you may have been standoffish and kind of waiting on the universe to give you an opportunity. Now you're more so moving toward it. And there's a lot of illusions and craziness being shed right now. I'm getting the sense that you're in a calmer environment, whereas before you may have been in a chaotic environment. It seems like here with the Moon card, there is, Moon card in reverse. It seems like there was a lot of stuff that was in the way when it came to just a lot of craziness, and now it's just being swept away. So it looks like there's the Devil card came up on the spread. So it looks like there is a toxic cycle when it comes to neurotic behavior, not being reasonable, delusions and illusions, complexes, crazy behavior. You know, it seems like that's like a cycle. And it seems like you've been possibly suffering from that, or that's been around you in your life. And that's been around you recently with the present positions coming out. But at the same time, it is coming to an end. You know, it's just taking a little while. And, you know, like this process, the messages I'm getting for you is that it makes you feel like you're against the world. This toxic cycle makes you feel like you're against the world. And it also makes you feel like the world's upside down with you. You know, I'm getting the sense from the cards, you know, it looks like you feel like you're against the world. But you're done. You're done like feeling like that. You're done wanting to perpetuate that cycle because it's making you weak. Like you don't feel here. Now, if the cards were saying something else, I would say something else. But it seems like somebody's suffering from like a lot of like mental health related problems. You know, like there's the Strength card in reverse indicating weakness, or possibly soft control as well, soft leadership. But then there's also the Queen of Wands in reverse, and because of that and the Nine of Swords, it looks like somebody's not cutting out the BS, and instead they're letting it haunt them at night. They're letting it destroy them on the inside. Now, this could be you. This could be your person. This could be someone you know. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of BS that's not being cut out, and somebody who's acting very weakly and possibly immaturely that is not allowing themselves to have emotional fulfillment and happiness, and rather is being kept up at night and stressed out. So let's see what the future holds. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. So it seems like somebody may not be learning lessons when it comes to a higher spiritual nature, but somebody's still getting their situation under control. It seems like they might be doing it at the expense of their own happiness, and they're not leaving a situation. It's like somebody who's not leaving a situation, but they're gaining back control in a situation. But you got to be careful. You know, it seems like you're kind of you wind up making the sacrifice of like, you know, some kind of emotional happiness to be back in control and be victorious and be in a place of truth. But also, you're going back and forth because you don't want the conflict of feeling like you're not in control, whether it be an inner conflict or an outer conflict. And it looks like you're going back and forth between like what you want to do, you know, whether or not you want to keep being defensive. It looks like you decide to stop being so defensive and stop being so you basically get out of stagnancy. You basically get out of a stagnant energy in the future, where things have been riddled with some kind of control issues. There's a lot of stress. I see a lot of heartache being healed, though. I see new cycles coming up for you. I see situations that have been ailing you are going to be getting relieved. It seems like you're handling it, but you may be making things a little bit too hard on yourself. I would be aware that you really may be making things way too hard on yourself, or being way too hard on yourself at this time. So, hey, thank you so much for your time, attention, and energy. This is Joe for VAIA-Tarot. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.